everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. And it's the West All-Stars to start out. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. Devin Booker out there with John Morant. Then it's MP. Then it's Tatum. And it's Embiid in at the center position. Now here's DeRozan. Curry outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You can tell that Giannis takes pride in his activity level, the way he plays, his intensity level. You see the result of that activity on second chance buckets like this.
Really, the right play defensively, if you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And that one misses.
Boy, the perfect blend of style and substance. MP entertains fans and dominates opponents.
And he sinks the second. And here is Curry. Passes to Jokic. Back to Curry. Giannis outside. The shot missing. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Booker, right side. It's hauled in by LeBron. And so James will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Here's Giannis. Curry kicks to Jokic. Pass to Giannis. Outside DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Over Booker. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Guys, you remember when DeMar DeRozan first came into the league? He was just really a raw athlete. Now he's a finely tuned offensive juggernaut.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Jokic. Good defense by MP.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Floats it up for Jokic, and the rejection by Embiid.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his side. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more. 3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
James wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Morant with a wide open look. Drains the three-pointer.
The first bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
The West All-Stars with the ball. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. He didn't talk a lot about their game strategy. It was just about getting guys involved when they're on the floor. He also wants to see certain lineups together. He said it's fun dreaming about what could be if you had all this talent on the same team. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Here's MP following the basket by Stephen Curry. Morant passes to Tatum. Good on the three-point shot.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
DeRozan bounce pass. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul.
And the first one pass. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Butler, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. James Harden comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Paul in for Stephen Curry.
Jokic has such a great basketball IQ, and his creativity is off the charts. He's capable of a triple-double just about every game.
Now here's Levine. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Young. Towns trying to get open. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And they double up James. And that one, good.
How about this combination? Strength of a center and guard skills. LeBron James remains the game's most difficult wing to defend inside.
Entirely new group now for the West. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Jokic. DeRozan comes in for LeBron. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for James Harden. And it's Garland in for Chris Paul. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And here are the East All-Stars now. They lead by 6, their biggest margin.
They settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
On the court right now for the East All-Stars. Morant is out there with Booker. Then it's Tatum. Then it's MP. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Don't usually see him shooting the three. MP's got the lead up to 9 now for the East All-Stars. The wide open look here for Garland. Again, the West All-Stars. Here's Morant. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Booker outside. MP passes to Embiid. The dish now to Morant. The pass to MP, to the paint. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by MP. Embiid's got his second basket.
Few players in the NBA strike fear into opponents, but Embiid is one of them because of his size, skill, and crazy strength.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Butler at the elbow. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Butler's confident shooting from the mid-range. That's what makes him so dangerous.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about in their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. So for the West, Doncic comes in for Mitchell, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Garland. Here's Doncic, and the layup's good off the glass. And now just a 3-point East All-Star lead.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket, all Doncic needs is a sliver.
Back to MP. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, just a good job here in the second. Pounding it inside, getting good looks right at the basket. Big reason why they're in front.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the East All-Stars.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Well, free throw drops for Embiid.
You know, there aren't a lot of centers in the league, true centers, who are in the MVP discussion on a yearly basis. Embiid is one of those proud few.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Giannis. The baseline J. Misses off the left iron.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. DeRozan, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
MP, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. They've got Antetokounmpo. Curry is out there at DeRozan. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Curry against Morant. Antetokounmpo dishes to Curry. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Curry's got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for the West All-Stars. Inside, here's MP. Jokic with the steal. Outside Curry. LeBron kicks to Curry. Jokic passes to Curry. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here are the East All-Stars now. They lead by 1. Morant bats for 2. It's rebounded by the West.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
On the wing, James. Covered by MP. Here's Jokic. Again, the West All-Star.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Chris Middleton. David?
Hey guys, the East All-Stars head athletic trainer gave me an update. He informed me that the knee was bent slightly backwards and is indeed hyperextended, but that there does not appear to be any structural damage. This is never the way you want to lead off, but they have no choice. They still have to play the games. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
Into the lineup for the East All-Stars.
Paul against Murray. Paul kicks to Harden. Paul outside. Butler finds Jokic. Count the basket. Jokic has got 6.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Pass to Wiggins. Now, here's MP. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it.
East ball.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Murray. Just 5 on the clock.
Nice attention to detail on defense. Harden showing he wants to improve on this end of the court.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's MP. Harden grabs the miss. Van Vliet looking around. Floats it up for Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And how about the leaping ability? Butler gets off the ground so fast, especially on these alley-oops.
And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. East All-Stars ahead, leading by... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for the East All-Stars, starting the fourth, they've got Jason Tatum. MP out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Morant, and it's Wiggins in at the 2 spot.
Well, that's a good job by Butler surveying the floor. He spots an opening and sets the shooter up for success there.
It's Solomon to Kumbo. Van Vliet. The pass to Paul. Back to Van Vliet. To take the lead. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Tatum. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. To the middle. That's good from Van Vliet on the assist by Butler. Van Vliet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
All quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Curry's checked in for Paul. Booker, he's checked in for the East. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them he's doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also the ball hogging, the way they've come up with the steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes. They've really done a nice job of taking advantage.
Van Vliet with the bounce pass. Giannis against Embiid. Antetokounmpo kicks to DeRozan. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Down low, here's MP. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Butler. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Jokic, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's LeBron in for Fred Van Vliet. Jokic draws the double. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
You know, in the paint, Jokic is dominant because he can hurt you with the pass or with his scoring ability, and he knows how to position and assert himself in the paint area.
MP passes to Booker. Kicks it to Morant. Dishes it to MP. He takes it in, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Need more of this from Jokic. When he's active on defense, he's a capable shot blocker.
Now, here's DeRozan. Kicks it out to James. Bullseye! And now a 5-point West All-Star lead.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Antetokounmpo. Trae Young, he's checked in for John Morant. And the East All-Stars called time here.
Timeout. East
They're
All-Stars.
behind by 5. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Western All-Stars ball.
.157 left here in the fourth quarter. James, the bounce pass. And Embiid with the block. Here's the break. Here's Tatum. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he drives in. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from MP. Here's James. James with another miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Back to Booker. To the inside. MP. It drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot. Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Pass to Booker. MP outside. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And so here are the West All-Stars. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Arguably the most impactful player in modern NBA history, Stephen Curry, has changed how the game is played, really making this more of a 3-point shooting league.
Timeout called. East All-Stars. They're trailing by 5. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Curry against Young. Here's the three. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch. You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
How about this, fellas? I mean, DeRozan's aerial skills, his bounce, obvious from a very young age. His first dunk came when he was in the 6th grade, and he won the dunk contest at the high school All-American game. Major bounce.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
For three, Booker, good! And that shot brings them to within just one.
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 1. 5 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Seconds left in the 4th. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
15 foul. Shooting for West All-Stars, Stephen Curry.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
So a close game sees the West All-Stars taking this one. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You got to love being on edge of your